Advanblack, if you're seeing this right now, hit me up. Let me know what happened here. Let me know what's going on. I want to show you the thing that I hate most on this motorcycle. This gas door. I hate this gas door. I brought it in for warranty twice for them to try to fix this so it actually pops up. It won't. My 2016, you could touch that and it would pop right up. It wouldn't come back, but it would pop up so you could pull it up. Instead of having to push this down and put your finger here with pressure to pull it back. I hate that. So today we're gonna replace this dash piece with one from Advanblack. Here is the piece that we're gonna be installing from Advanblack. This is a color match dash. Now, this was pretty affordable compared to the one that I really want. There you have it. There's the color matched. It, to me, it doesn't look like it really color matches very well, but we'll clean it up and we'll see how it looks when we get it on there. I want to show you, I don't know if this is, I know this is a genuine part, it's wrapped in their stuff, but let's look at the color match. These are closer to this, which is, these are HR3s, but it looks like it's so far up. We're gonna get it put on and we'll see what it looks like, but to me, this isn't even close. This is more of like a maroon almost. And I ordered Wicked Red Denim. Alright guys, I was so thrown off by how far off that color looked like it was that I forgot to tell you about the accessories. Comes with a gas cap. This is just the tuck away gas cap. Does not pop up. I'll show you in a minute. Comes with the rubber sides that you're going to need to help protect your gas tank, as well as this piece here that you'll have to mount to the underside of that Advanblack part, as well as hardware. There's some screws in here, and this will go, I'm assuming, up front to replace this other screw. All right, let's get going. The first thing that you're going to need to do is pull this gas cap. Pull your gas cap out right away. Then you're going to want a 3/8 so you can take this bolt off here. Set this aside because you will reuse this. Now the next thing you're going to want, there's a bolt up here, and I'll show you that here in a second where it's located. But you're going to want to turn your ignition all the way to the lock, and I would recommend a ball Allen. That ball Allen will be 5/32. Now once that is loose, you can take this entire assembly, kind of turn it to the side. There's tabs underneath here that hold this and this. This is your vent, or rather your drain. If you spill gas, this vents it out towards the bottom of the bike. And then this is your fuel pump wiring. All right, so you can see where those go. These are the little tabs that hold it down. These are just stuck on here. I don't know what they include for Advanblack to make sure they'll stay in place. If you look up here, this will be straight behind your ignition. And the reason that I recommend the ball Allen is because you can kind of be at an angle to get this without interfering with your ignition switch. Now, because this is so dirty, I'm going to take and clean this up real quick. That way, when we put the new piece on here, we won't scratch it. And you can see, obviously, this has probably already left marks in my tank. So if this is narrower, it might look like garbage. I guess I didn't notice if it was the sand or if those rubber pieces are worn out. This actually wore down into the finish of my motorcycle. I guess that's what I get for not cleaning it all the time.
Gotcha, bitch!
Now before I put that dash piece on here, I kind of want to see where it fits. So where the dash comes down straight, left marks. And this dash piece will not cover that. I can't say that I'm very happy with this color match. I know that my motorcycle has been on the road for roughly 4 years, sitting in the Arizona sun, Minnesota sun, whatever. I just can't see it being this far off. Maybe I'm just not looking at it in the right light, but this just seems so far off. Even to the spot here where it's underneath and would be normally not exposed to UV, still not even close. such a different color. Like I said, I bought the HR3 bags. They match way better than this Advanblack part does. Now, I'm not trying to talk shit about Advanblack, but this is not even remotely close. I don't know if it shows up on video, but this isn't even remotely close to the same color. I'm just not happy with it, but I'm gonna get to put it on anyways because I hate that gas door so much that anything, even that doesn't match, leaves lines that you can see on my tank, is still better than having that gas door on there. On to the next unhappiness. Notice these bolts. These bolts are bossed in at the inserts are bossed in at an angle, or even on the Harley part, they're straight up and down. So the only part of these bolts that are going to be touching this piece here is this back side, because it's at such a stupid angle compared to this bracket. I don't know what they're thinking, honestly. That design the part better. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the rubber pieces installed on here. I like how they make a boss for this all the way around, but it comes in two pieces. I'm putting the short side of this in, which looks like shit, honestly. Let's put the long side in. There we go. Doesn't fit that way in the, like, it fits perfectly if you put it the long way. I'm sorry guys, I'm just super not happy with this. So Advanblack, if you're watching, hit me up. Let me know what's going on here, would you please? So that's all the further that we're going on the front there. What the fuck is going on? Now, this part was priced exactly the same. This wasn't at a discount. This is the exact same price that Advan has on their site. The seller listed was Advanblack. Is this a fake? What is this? How is this acceptable? I know you don't really see it, but fucking A, man, come on. So even remotely, if you want this to look good with the way they provide it, I would get some weather strip adhesive and then tape these off so they pull in like that and stay there. Super not happy. All right, so once we got those pieces installed, we just need to make sure that these are tucked in. I'm gonna put the wiring on the right, then the vent on the left. Okay, so the bolts to bolt this metal piece on here were 3mm. The other bolt that they include to screw the top side down is an 1/8 inch. Now it is going into metal, so I'm just going to put a little bit of blue Loctite on there so it stays. This in there like that. Watch that go down. Screw them in. There we go. Now on this side we can make sure that our vent and our wiring stay where we want them. I said I was going to talk about this before. This is not a pop-up gas cap that they include. Doesn't spring load up. So you have to, if I can do this way, you have to push this down and turn it. Am I going to be happier than with that gas door? Probably not, but I can always get a different gas cap for this. All right, so next problem. This bolt that they include is way too long. Right now, I've got about maybe 1/4 inch, maybe more, maybe 5/16 of that bolt exposed, and it's already hitting the tank. So we're gonna pull this out, put the factory one back in. There's the difference between the two. This one doesn't hit the tank, this one does. So if you're putting the factory one back in, it is a 5/32 again. So far, and I apologize Advanblack, I am not impressed with your stuff so far. If you know the seat that I have on my motorcycle, it is a Drag Specialties Predator seat, and you can kind of see where that seat hits. They kind of changed the dash length, and the seat is a little bit longer for, my 2013 Ultra. It came right up to the dash, no problem. Here, it's going to sit like right here, and you're going to see that much of it. All right, guys, there you have it. Not real happy with this finish. The bags that I got from HR3 match a lot better than this does. Is it that this product needs to wear in like the rest of the matte paint? Not super happy, but here at V-Twinkie, we still build it to ride.